Keeping assailants at a distance is absolutely key in self-defense, and one of the big tools we can use to do that is the defensive front kick. So it's really important with our defensive front kick that I use my front leg. Occasionally, if I see someone coming from a mile away, I'll kick with my back leg, but usually, as someone attacks, I want to use my front leg. And that's really important because if I kick using my back leg, as he's coming in, what might happen is, of course, as you can see here, my kick gets congested, and of course, my body and my head are now moving towards his technique. But if I kick with my back leg now, if I kick with my front leg, as he comes to attack me, I've got more room now to execute a fuller kick, but most importantly, from here, he's going to struggle to reach. So, we're going to run through 3 really important tips in executing a very strong defensive front kick. The first is in the way we draw back, and that's going to set up the other 2. So when we draw back, I want to push my body weight down and push my backside out. If I came up high and I had this post leg straight, my back already tends to be leaning back. And if I was to kick here, from here, I would tend to bounce off my opponent as this leg's just too straight, my weight's already going backwards. What I need to be able to do, I'm just going to start a little bit closer, what I need to be able to do is as I draw my weight back, I'm going to sink down and push that backside down as I pump this knee up. Now, with this leg strongly bent, from here it can lend me some strength as I push forward, but also too, look at my shoulders are leaning forward from here, so my weight is driving forward. So, tip number 2 is to get this knee up nice and straight. If my knee's too low here, the kick will tend to scoop, which of course might push my opponent back. I need my knee up super high from here in order to thrust my opponent away. And this last point, the third point, is actually a point I've kind of covered in the first one, which is to make sure my shoulders come forward. If my shoulders go back at any point in time, I'll tend to bounce off my opponent. But here, if I keep these shoulders and I ride these shoulders forwards, as I kick from here, I'm going to push my opponent away.